You truly think after the Gen Con haul that I had that I would maybe stop buying games for a second, but there's nothing that brings me more joy in life besides my children than playing and purchasing games. So let's go ahead and get into some of my most recent purchases. First, let's start with the trading card movement in my life. My husband Nick has gotten back into Yu-Gi-Oh! And I want to try all of the different trading card games. Let me know your favorites down below because I'm getting sucked into all of them. First one that I picked up is obviously Yu-Gi-Oh! Because Nick is getting into it, and I just picked up this starter deck because I thought this looked the prettiest, and these are by far the prettiest cards. This is the Legends of the Crystal Beasts, and all these cards are really rainbowy and pretty. Nick is more going for like old school cards in his deck, but I am just here for supporting. And I don't think that this is going to be my favorite trading card game, mostly because the text is so stinking tiny. But I figured I'd try it out, and I got this at Target. The next trading card game that I wanted to try out is Magic the Gathering. And obviously, I love Lord of the Rings. So I went ahead and picked up the starter set. I bought this on Amazon. I'll link everything that I can find down below. But I think beyond Lorcana, this might be my favorite. Simply because I love Lord of the Rings and everything that goes along with it. So I think this is going to be a really fun one for me. I don't really see myself getting into it and spending like a ton of money on cards, but I think having the general kind of idea of the game and being able to have like an opinion on it, I just think is fun. It's kind of like movies. I want to like try them all just to see how I like them. And maybe, who knows, maybe I'll end up loving one of these trading card games. We don't know. And then the last trading card game is, of course, Lorcana. And y'all, I just am so hype on Lorcana because I love Disney. We are Disney people here at BG Girlies, and this was made for us. I think it looks pretty easy. We're actually going to be playing it for the first time today. Hannah also has a bunch of cards as well, and I am just so excited to dive in, and I think that this is for sure going to be my favorite. Even if I like the gameplay of the other ones better, I just think the art in this is fantastic as a Disney lover. One thing that I picked up at Tanuki, this was on the new releases section. It's called Silicone Vania. And I thought this looked kind of interesting. Normally now I'm picking up games only that are 5-player. There was a couple that were lower player counts that looked fun, but unless they look like totally stellar, I'm realistically just not going to pick them up. So you're just like modernizing this Silicone Vania, creating a diverse cityscape in your tableau. So this is by WizKids, which we have liked everything we've played from WizKids so far. It is newer, and I just thought it looked cute and different, so I'm pretty excited to play this one. I went to a new to me store, which was called, I think, like Wonko's Toys and Games, and I was looking for some things in particular. I didn't find them, but I found some different things that I hadn't seen before. Well, this in particular really caught my eye, and this is called the Red Dragon Inn, and this is kind of like after the quest, like after the D&D quest, I guess. And you're at an inn and you're all kind of like hanging out, gambling, looting for gold, etc. And they had a lot of expansions here. And I also got the Smorgas box, and this comes with an extra player, a box, and then some more cards. So I figured since this was a 1 to 4 player game and it said you can add extras, I just was like, well, let's get one of the ones that has like a box so I could store it all in. And I thought this would be fun for us to play. Kind of just love like the D&D like theme of it. So I thought this would be cute for all of us to play together and kind of see how it goes. Also, while I was there, I picked up some more dice. These ones are just itty bitty little ones. I've been obsessed with teeny dice, and I just wanted a set that was just plain white and black, as well as this. I had this in my Amazon cart, but I obviously like to support local first. This is a 2 to 6 player game, and it's a love letter game, which I don't have the original love letter, but I have the Princess love letter, and I really like it. And I thought this would be great for travel. All love letters are. It's Star Wars themed. So again, we're Disney people here, so I needed to get something Disney themed. So we got that. It'd be perfect for all of our Disney trips. Then I have some games that I picked up at Target. 2 of them were on a heavy sale, and this one I'm kind of confused by because this is newer. And this is called The Grass is Greener. It's a 2 to 6 player game, and I don't even really know who it's by. It doesn't really say a publisher on here. Not really sure. It says game by Joel Harold and illustrated by Corey Harold. so maybe it's just kind of independent, but it was on sale for half off, and I'm pretty sure that they just got these in maybe like a couple of months ago, so I thought that was kind of weird. But it says strategize and scheme against your neighbors in this fast-paced card game where the goal is to earn the most points, impress the HOA, and win the coveted title of Yard of the Month, but be wary some neighbors fight dirty in suburbia. I thought it was just kind of a neat theme, and then it just seems kind of like a take that, but I just really liked the theme of it being like a neighborhood, like the HOA and stuff like that. So I had my eyes on it before it went on sale, and it's again 2 to 6 players, so it's perfect for a game group, but I just figured why not pick it up. Another one that I saw on sale, which I also thought was a very odd one to be on sale because it is a very popular game, is Horizons of Spirit Island. Another one that was 50% off, so this was only $15 at Target. The one thing about this is I'm pretty sure it's a 1 to 3 player game, but the rating on Board Game Geeks is so high. It's a 1 to 3 player, 14 plus, and 90 to 120 minutes. But people love this game, so I was kind of surprised to see it 50% off, and they had so many copies at my Target. But I'm really excited to play this. It's another one that's been on my like wish list / eye for a while, and at $15 I really couldn't pass it up at Target. The other things that I bought at Target are kind of like my guilty pleasure, and don't judge me, but I actually really do like Cards Against Humanity. I feel like it's very controversial. It's kind of like, I think it's a little less controversial like if you enjoy Monopoly, but I feel like this is like, people are like, there's so many better party games. I do agree, but when it comes to playing a party game with like my in-laws or people who really just don't like, even like Take That games kind of like this one, or Unstable Unicorns, this is a game that everyone can enjoy. It takes literally no skill at all, and it's just a funny time. And the more inebriated you are, this is also another fun game. So this is the 100th anniversary edition, which I don't think they've been around for 100 years, so I think it's some kind of joke. But it's a gold box with gold cards, and I am a gold girl, so obviously I had to have it. So I went ahead and picked this up. I was very excited to see it available in gold. And then I did pick up 3 other things just to add to my big box. This one is the hot box, which I believe it's new, which I think are just supposed to be kind of like spicier cards. So I got those, and then they had these. I think that the Hidden Gems might be new. I'm not sure on this one, but this one is the Pop Culture Bundle. So it's Culture Wars Pack, 2000s Nostalgia, 90s Nostalgia, Scary Pack, Picture Card Pack 3, and Climate Catastrophe. And then this one here is the Pride Pack, Season's Greetings, Science Pack, Food Pack, Dad Pack, and College Pack. So I didn't have these, so I just figured throw them in the big box and call it a day. Again, let me know your thoughts down below. Are you a fan of Cards Against Humanity? Is it like your guilty pleasure? Let me know, because I don't pull it out often, but if we have a party, it also can house a lot of people at the table. I do like pulling it out every once in a while, just for the funnies. And then the last thing that I bought at Target is chicken, and I'm pretty sure this sold out at Gen Con, and I was like, well, I'm gonna have to go ahead and pick it up. I did watch a little bit of a group playing this, and it looked pretty fun. It's 2 to 8 players, which we love a higher player count. It looks very like simple, as far as like you could probably teach it to somebody who doesn't really like games too much. But it's advertised as a family rolling dice game, which I think is pretty fun, and I am very excited. It might be a little push your lucky from what I understand from the game, but I saw it at Target and I was like, let's go ahead and pick it up and see what all the fuss is about. The last 3 things that I want to show you are 3 things that were sent over to us. So they were sent, but whenever we review, they're obviously our own opinions. The first game is Outrun the Bear. It's a 2 to 6 player game, and you are kind of racing your friends to build a trail. It's a card game, and we are pumped to give it a go. But I probably will do an unboxing on Instagram of this, and then a single review for it as well. We're very excited to try that out. And then there are 2 more games. This one is Healthy Heart Hospital, and both of these games that I'm going to show you are cooperative games, which I think is really fun. And whenever they asked if we wanted to try these out, they are 2 different themes that we don't really have in our collection. This one is hospital themed. So you were trying to kind of like juggle your hospital and earn money and treat patients. I thought that was kind of interesting, especially because it is a cooperative game. It is by Sparkworks, and it is 1 to 5 players. So we're very excited to try this one out. And then this one, especially the boys are excited to try out. This is from Starling Games, who makes Everdell, and this is a kind of like an alien space cooperative game. Another one, we don't have any alien themed games, but this is another 1 to 5 player game. Both of these are also distributed by Tabletop Tycoon, so thank you for sending them over. And we are just very excited to give this one a go as well, especially the boys. They're super into like sci-fi stuff, so very excited, especially because they're cooperative and 2 themes that we don't have in the collection. And then, my friends, is everything that I've purchased recently. I know. Do I need more games? No. Do I want more games? Yes. This is the problem. Let me know if you've played any of these down below, if any of these are your favorites, if you want to try any of these, also your opinions on Cards Against Humanities. Let's conversate down below. I hope you like this video, and I will talk to you in my next one.